والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. So Alhamdulillah, today inshallah we're taking the 14th juz of the Quran, and this juz contains Surah Hijr and Surah Nahl. And in Surah Hijr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Surah was revealed during the time when the persecution against the Muslims in Mecca takes peak. Down verses in this surah reminding the Arab pagans about the punishments that befall the people who listen to the previous prophets. And then in Surah Nahl, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us about all the benefits that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed this humanity with. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about revelation. He talks about the fact that He has created the heavens and the earth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the sea, the moon, the stars, the food, transport, human beings, that we have spouses. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here is telling us about all the blessings that He has given mankind and bestowed upon mankind. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Surah Ibrahim, yesterday we recited the verses, وَإِذْ تَأَذَّنَ رَبُّكُمْ لَإِنْ شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ وَلَإِنْ كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. That if you are grateful, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you more. But if you are ungrateful, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's punishment is severe. And at the end of this surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He reminds us that He gave Ibrahim alayhi salam such a high status because he was grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, one of the other stories in this juz also is about Prophet Lut alayhi salam. Prophet Lut alayhi salam was the nephew of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And he was sent to a people who were practicing immorality and wrongdoing, namely homosexuality, and they were also highway robbers. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the story in the Quran that He sent 3 angels, firstly to Ibrahim alayhi salam, and they informed Ibrahim alayhi salam that you are going to be a father, but not only are you going to be a father, you are going to be a grandfather. So Ibrahim alayhi salam is the grandfather of Yaqub alayhi salam. Remember we mentioned Yaqub alayhi salam yesterday. He's the father of Yusuf alayhi salam. So here the 3 angels, they come, they give Ibrahim alayhi salam the glad tidings, and then they say we are going to Prophet Lut. Now when they came to Prophet Lut, they came as the best mortals. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes the angels as being like mortals. Even in the story of Yusuf alayhi salam, the women, when they saw Yusuf alayhi salam, they said, this cannot be a human being. In hadha illa malakun kareem. This can only be an angel. Even in the hadith of Jibreel alayhi salam, when he came to teach the Sahaba their religion, he came, what was Umar ibn al-Khattab, what did he say about Jibreel alayhi salam? That we saw a man, he was dressed very smart, and he had no signs of travel. So these angels, they came in the best form, dressed as men. But these people who were in the locality, they were involved in fahish, and they found out about the angels. They didn't know they were angels, but and the verses they mention that these people, they got so happy. وَجَاءَهُ قَوْمُهُ يُهْرَؤُونَ إِلَيْهِ وَجَاءَ أَهْلُ الْمَدِينَةِ يَسْتَبْشِرُونَ. That they were so happy, they came with so much energy. And Lut alayhi salam is telling the people, why are you dishonoring me? قَالَ هَؤُلَاءِ ضَيْفِي فَلَا تَذْبَحُونَ. Why are you dishonoring me? I have a guest. قَالَ هَؤُلَاءِ بَنَاتِي هُنَّ أَطْهَرُ لَكُمْ. That if you become good people, I will give you my daughters. But these people, they had wrong intentions. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent the punishment upon these people. And the angels, they told Lut alayhi salam that these people are not going to harm us because we have been sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the instruction from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was for Lut alayhi salam to leave with his family except his wife, because his wife betrayed his trust. And she went behind his back and she informed the people of the city that look, these men have come into the city. Go and indulge with them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought upon them a great punishment. And it's mentioned that Jibreel alayhi salam, he was instructed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just by the tip of his wing, he lifted up this whole city and he threw it onto the earth. So this was a great punishment that befell the people. But this practice that they had of homosexuality and indulging with the same gender is also very well, prominent in our society as well. So what do we learn from our iman, our deen in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? That firstly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us in the Quran that this is immoral, this is unhealthy, this is unjust. And this is from who? The divine Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So regardless of whatever society says to us, we have to make a distinction between what is moral and what is legal. And we, especially as parents in our community, we have to instill in our children the traits of good character, good akhlaq, and what Islam teaches us. One is the morals and ethics of Islam, and the second is what the society allows. I can give many excuses of how morality has changed throughout the years. We take cigarettes, for example. Right? In the 19th century, start of the 19th century, they were seen as a fashion. In the late 19th century, everybody was smoking them. It was seen as fashion. What happened after some time? The perception changed. Now every cigarette packet you buy, it says smoking kill. This will kill you. Yet it is still sold in our shops. Why is this? Because the society that we live in has a different perception of morality. And morality in Islam is at a higher level, a higher status. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says any intoxicants, any form of intoxication, anything that buzzes you, anything that rushes you, it's not allowed. So from this we take many learnings, many lessons. That whatever we do in Islam, firstly, we need to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to please our Creator. Yes, we may not agree with what's happening in society. We respect people from all faiths and all societies. But in Islam, we abide to the laws and conditions laid down by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He makes us of people who follow His command and follow the teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.